Okay, I'm going to do this in several videos. A lot of this I've already put up, but I'm just going to redo some of it. So the heater core gave up the ghost, and usually about that time that happens, the radiator goes too, which is what happened. Now I put this one in, and I had trouble with that hookup down there. And I kind of rigged that up. I'm not too sure I'm not real confident on where I've got it hooked up as far as this goes. It was leaking oil or something out of it. I'm not sure what's going on there. So hopefully I haven't damaged anything as far as that goes. But as you can see, it's staying empty. So all I've been putting in it has been water. I don't know where it could possibly be leaking from. I haven't seen anything as far as that goes. You know, with coolant you can kind of see it better. So one thing, if I just had water in it, you might not notice water, but I didn't notice the coolant leaking out. So I don't know what's going on there. I got another valve cover gasket. At one time, these weren't even tightened down. I don't know if they might have wiggled loose again, but it's the old cork gasket, and it is past it. And you can see that's just full of oil. It just even bubbles. Down here is I got the HD manifold from the old 60 style Ford 300, supposed to be an upgrade, but you can see a gap right there. So that's making it, you know, making the engine louder than it needs to be. You can see something's not going right here. That's not supposed to be that oily. And there's a huge vacuum leak, which you'll hear once it warms up. And this is, of course, a spread bore because it's quadrajet. The manifold is a square bore, so I have a square bore carburetor to go on it. That's smaller than the quadrajet, so as far as a CFM goes, so maybe that'll actually work better, and it might take care of the vacuum leak. And I don't know if that's what's going on with the brakes not wanting to work right, because the pedal just goes all the way to the floor, and it will stop, but it goes all the way to the floor, and it's not fun. Another little weird issue, the anomaly about the dipstick tube. There's been some issue as far as getting the right amount of oil in this. And of course, you overfill it, you can cause a leak. That's not the dipstick that came with it. That's from my Bronco, the 84. This is an 82. It's longer than the other one, but also the tube is different. I don't know that the other dipstick goes to this, because I remember when I first got it, and I got some people to change the oil while they're looking at some other stuff, and they said when they put the amount of oil in it it's supposed to be in it, it's still like it was low. So one of the things I'm going to have to do is, when I get this, you know, get it set up and everything the way it needs to be, go ahead and get an oil change, put the old dipstick in there, and just see where it measures up. Because if I put it in there and just drop it off somewhere, somebody will be like, oh, it's out of oil, and they're just going to start dumping oil in. And I don't know if it's how low it really is. So it's one of those things where you have to change the oil and just see where it measures up on the other dipstick, or get another dipstick or something. I know this one right here will at least reach the oil, so I might have to leave it in there for now. But when I get both of them going, that's not going to work out. You can't just interchange dipsticks. The other one won't even fit in the tube of the 84 right. I don't know if I have the timing right. So it's been making that weird change rattling sound like it's running lean. And I think a whole lot's going to help just getting rid of that carburetor. Obviously, you get rid of the vacuum leak, make the engine actually run right, and then see how it affects all this other stuff. But I'll also show next video here how difficult it is to start this. Seem like any of the inline sixes are hard to start, but this one right here, it's just probably about 30-40 pumps, and it'll have a gallop when I start it. So on to the next video.